Hello there Exo Fighters, the special Capcom Showcase has just ended for Exoprimal with brand new information and some clarification right before launch that I think a lot of people will be happy about, touching the PvP and PvE aspects of the game, future classes, some details about the roadmap, and a teaser towards a Monster Hunter collaboration next year. If you're interested in staying up to date with Exoprimal or want to see more content in the future, make sure to subscribe to the channel as I will be covering all aspects of the game. But let's get into some news now. First of all, after thanking the player base for the feedback on the beta, they stated that as a direct result of the feedback, they implemented a special system for their main game mode matchmaking, where you will be able to choose whether you want to play PvE or participate in PvP, which is fantastic news. To clarify, Exoprimal will have the game mode called War Games, which is the main game mode that unlocks your story progression and also has most of the game's content. This game mode consists of several waves against dinosaurs, with a special wave that is an event that can be either PvP or PvE, and the matchmaking option basically determines whether you will get a PvP, PvE or random final wave. So it is 100% completely up to the player to choose how they want to play. They also mentioned that you will be able to finish the story this way, so it will have zero impact on your story progression, but to encourage players in participating in both game modes, random mode will have an experience boost, which we don't know much about, but an experience boost really shouldn't be a big deal, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. Apart from that, in your PvE games you will still be competing against another team, so technically it is still a PvPvE game, as it is a core part of the story setting, but instead of actively fighting each other, you will only compete like a time attack of which team will succeed with their PvE waves faster. Overall, this is fantastic news that I think a lot of us can be happy about, and it's also a clear sign they are listening to the player base. Having the ability to choose between PvE and PvP is just such a good quality of life option, but at this point, my only worry is that hopefully this won't cause population problems by splitting the player base, but we'll see. On to the next section, they revealed how the game's update and season system will work along with the roadmap. Exoprimal will have seasons that last 3 months and will release along with cosmetics only battle passes and the free content update, just like Monster Hunter does. They have shown the first battle pass, and it is completely a cosmetics only battle pass with exosuit skins, weapon skins, emotes and decals, so it has nothing pay to win or gameplay altering features to worry about, but it's also nothing super exciting to entice you to play more, or at least not for my style. But battle passes shouldn't be the main reason anyone plays the game anyway. They announced that the first content drop will arrive as soon as August the 16th, which will feature 10 brand new alpha variant exosuits, which greatly alter the current existing exosuits we will be able to play with, such as Roadblock Alpha getting a deployable shield instead of one that they have to hold. Murasame Alpha gets a Frostblade that has a super strong freezing crowd control ability, or Barrage Alpha that will unlock a new rocket launcher weapon for the exosuit. Apparently, all of these alpha suits will feature a unique new playstyle, so while they are called variants, from what I've seen in the gameplay footage they look different enough to consider them new classes somewhat, but we'll just have to see when the time comes. Overall, it looks good, especially so early in the game, but I'm a bit sad no new dinosaurs or maps have been announced for the first update. Next update will be around mid-October, along with the next season, and will feature the confirmed Street Fighter 6 collaboration we have footage about, and this will be the gameplay content update that features new rigs and items to customize our gameplay, along with a new map, a new final mission, and apparently even more that they haven't specified. This one already looks a lot more interesting, but it also mainly depends on how good the map variety is, and if getting a new map after 3 months is enough to keep the game fun. I'm a bit nervous about that part, but let's keep it positive for now. Lastly, they mentioned Season 3 will start in 2024 January that will feature the beta variants of all the classes, which means another 10 completely new playstyle added into the game, and I'm super excited as they confirmed a brand new raid boss final mission. The Neo Triceratops will also be added with this update. My personal favorite part of Exoprimal is definitely the Neo fight so far, so I'm just happy they expand this part of the game. I just wish it was sooner and we wouldn't have to wait until next year basically. As a special teaser, they have also announced their second collaboration project for Exoprimal, which will be with the Monster Hunter franchise, to nobody's surprise. A very expected but at the same time super exciting announcement that hopefully will feature Monster Hunter creatures in Exoprimal, perhaps in the form of super bosses or even skins for characters, but they will share more information about this later on, so stay tuned. From my point of view, that is pretty much all the important information and update about the game from the Exoprimal Showcase of July the 10th. Overall, I left the stream with a positive taste. The PvE response to community feedback is absolutely fantastic and a sign of great communication already. I would say that was the highlight of the stream for me personally, but I also feel a little bit bittersweet about the free title updates roadmap, as yeah, they do sound really good and the features seem interesting. I'm a little bit worried that they are way too spaced out and they have way too little new content added into the game, which in case the base game does not hold up players' attention for many months, might cause problems for player retention and in general player numbers for a game that desperately needs them, especially if the matchmaking queue is split into two with the PvP and PvE game modes. But that is it for this quick summary for Exoprimal Showcase, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video and the summary. Do let me know what you think about these news and if you're happy about the PvE changes to the matchmaking. But also share your thoughts on the roadmap, the battle pass and the seasonal updates. Do you like them? Do you dislike them? Or perhaps do you share my worries about the lack of content? Thank you for watching, everyone. Make sure to subscribe for future Exoprimal content if you like the video. But for now, that's a wrap. See you the next time.